Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatevers. It's me, the Stone Whisperer, and we're back with episode 5 of the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. Now, we left ourselves surrounded by zombies, and we've decided that in fact we'll go ahead and try and attack them. We're too surrounded, they didn't speak to us, and we don't have much chance, so let's go ahead. The 4 creatures shuffling towards you are mindless zombies. Their vacant eyes suggest that their actions are controlled by a will which is not their own. You are still too dizzy to think properly, and you must act quickly. The first zombie reaches you and prepares to swing its club. You must fight them. Now, I've pre-done this one, and we do win. We take a bit of damage, but the 4 zombies eventually go down, and we're left alone in the room. The poor wretches lying dead at your feet almost look happy to be relieved of a burden of life, but as you look down at them, you sense you are not the only one to know of their deaths. Looking around the room, you may investigate the weapons, go over to a dead body in the corner, or check the barrels. I think we'll investigate the body. That could have clues, or maybe something from a previous adventurer. You check over the body. The poor wretch was obviously caught in the same way that you were, but his weaker skull shattered underneath the club's blow. He wears a suit of leather armour, no better than your own, holds a wooden shield on one wrist, and clutches a steel-bladed sword in his other hand. In his pockets are 8 gold pieces, and around his neck is a silver crucifix. You may take any 2 of these items you wish. So let's take the crucifix and the steel-bladed sword. We'll pick up the sword as well, and we find the sword is enchanted. The sword is enchanted and will aid you in battle. As long as you use the sword, you may increase your skill by 2 points. You may also add 2 points to your current skill. Add 2 points to your luck for finding the sword. Throw your old sword away, and we'll move on to the next room. A noise startles you, prompting you to leave the room quickly. You walk up to investigate the door. The door opens, and you find yourself in a dark crypt of some kind. The room is very large. At one end is an altar, and various coffins are strewn about the room. There's a door behind you in the south wall, and also one in the west wall. If you want to investigate the room, or the place gives us the creeps, we can leave via the west door. I don't believe we have any stakes, and certainly coffins, zombies. I'm thinking vampire. The fact that our previous occupant of the room had a crucifix, and I think I would rather just try and leave quickly here. You're in a narrow east to west corridor. Looking westwards, you can see a crossroads ahead. Standing at the crossroads, you may either go north, west, or south. Let's go north. You're following a passageway which leads ahead to the north. After several meters, it bends sharply to the east. You continue eastwards until you eventually come across a narrow opening in the north wall. You may go through this opening or continue eastwards. I think we should investigate this narrow opening. You climb through the opening and find yourself at the top of a narrow staircase leading down. Cautiously, you descend the stairs. The narrow staircase is cut into the rock, and there are about 20 steps leading down. At the bottom of the steps, a passageway leads you into a large open chamber. This chamber stinks of a putrefying flesh. The smell is so bad you are tempted to turn back. 3 bodies lie in a chamber. You either search the bodies or tiptoe quietly through the room. I don't want to turn our stomachs, so I think it'd be best to avoid any rotten corpses. You tiptoe through the room, up a narrow staircase, ending up at the top of the stairs in the passage. That was easy, you think, and you begin to have second thoughts about whether it would have been worthwhile to search for bodies. If you want to return and search for bodies, we can start with the third, or we can press on. Well, second thoughts. Let's have a quick peek. It can't hurt, can it? As you search for body, you try to avoid looking at the terrible face, grey and decomposing. Maggots crawl from its nose and mouth. You jump back startled when its eyes suddenly flick open. Just in time, you avoid a vicious slash from its sharp fingernails. It quickly springs to its feet and eyes you with a sadistic leer spreading across its mouth. I should have stuck with my instincts, I think. The creature now standing before you is a semi-decayed man. His quick eyes dart from side to side watching you. His long tongue flashes out with a hissing sound. His teeth and nails are sharp, and he doesn't seem to be afraid of your weapon. He is a ghoul. He has the ability to paralyze you if he scores 4 wounds on us. If you defeat him, or paralyzes us? Let's find out. Well, with our magic weapon, I think we can safely say we kill the ghoul. The ghoul twitches and dies at your feet. You search its body and find little of interest. A couple of earrings worth one gold piece between them are in one of its pockets. You may take these. If you haven't already searched the first body, you do so and find 5 gold pieces. We can stop here, eat provisions, and of course have a bit of a rest after killing the ghoul. Now we can either press on northwards or search for the second body, and that, my dear friends, I'm going to leave for you. We can either move on or search for the second body. First one was just a corpse with 5 gold. The third one was a dangerous ghoul. Do we search it or move on? I'll leave that one in your hands. Please, everybody, take care and happy adventuring. Bye bye.